a logo that you see everywhere, on your feet, your hoodies, and caps. A company that makes more than $50 billion a year. It's the one with the swoosh logo, and yes, it's Nike. Nike is almost as well known as Coca-Cola, but it wasn't always this way. The company has made enormous changes to its marketing strategy over the years and has completely expanded its focus from design and manufacturing towards customers and the brand itself. And since it shifted in that direction, Nike has become unstoppable. Historically, Nike was obsessed with technical aspects of their shoes. How they performed was everything. Their marketing was limited and only really directed to athletes. They were focused on product design. Their market research was sports focused. They were involved with professional athletes. They understood the sports they were designing the shoes for, but they didn't use the athletes in their marketing. They got their advice from the athletes for the technological and design functions of the sneakers, but this was missing the point. The athletes are the core consumers, but they are not the majority. In fact, 60% of the target audience didn't use the product for sports at all. So, by the mid-80s, Nike changed direction. They made a complete shift from placing the product at the center to putting the customer there instead. Everything became about the customer and the brand. They used segmentation to define their customers, and they discovered that they needed to increase engagement with the brand itself, not just the product. This meant creating a clear identity among the customers and delivering a consistent message over time. In use since 1988, Nike's slogan, "Just Do It," is not only what defines the brand's own perseverance and action-taking style, it is also a call to action for the customer. Buy the shoe and run the distance. Just do it. They're masters of this kind of simple but direct slogan and taglines. Another successful one was the "Play Hard" tagline, which was motivational and signaled the values of giving your best at everything you do, just like Nike. Another was "There is no finish line," which not only calls out to the customer to persevere, but it also points out Nike's own constant growth and efforts to keep improving. By aligning the brand and its slogans to the customer and their personal goals, Nike has made a clear, consistent message that Nike is with their customers through it all. One of the most iconic ways that Nike has achieved branding evolution has been with celebrity endorsements and brand ambassadors. This is something that Nike does better than any other company. With partnerships including stars like Cristiano Ronaldo, Serena Williams, and Justin Gallegos, first pro wrestler with cerebral palsy, as well as campaigns with Travis Scott and Kanye West, they have used high-profile collaborations to connect with wider audiences with huge success. This is called the halo effect, and this celebrity partnership allows the positive associations of a famous person to be merged with the brand that they are endorsing. Of course, this can go either way, because if a celebrity is involved in a controversy, it can backfire. But Nike claims that they do their research and they work towards long-term relationships with their stars. Nike began this strategy back in the mid-80s. The company needed to shake things up after a total flop they had experienced when they attempted to create a casual shoe. Enthusiasm was less than it had ever been before, and this was when they realized that Nike was all about the athletic shoe and they needed to stick to their brand. So they introduced the Air Jordan project. This put basketball at its center. Still a performance shoe with the air-cushioned technology that they used in their other sports shoes, but a move away from the running sneakers that they had always focused on. Michael Jordan was the biggest star in basketball at the time, and he was not only on with the shoes, he was wearing them. Nike put Michael Jordan at the front and center of their campaign. The shoes were colorful, just like Michael's style, and the NBA actually banned them from the court for this reason. But Michael wore them anyway, despite the threats of fines. This placed Nike in a position where they were against the establishment and gave the brand an essential feeling of self-expression. Sales soared. Air Jordans were successful, but they also showed Nike that they needed to make shoes for other styles. Still basketball, but maybe less brightly colored. They were branching out into different customer identities. They learned that they could stay consistent with their brand's core focus of athletic performance, but also offer a sense of identity and self-expression. And this is where they really began to push forward with the kinds of emotion-based branding and psychological techniques that would be their future. In 2019, combining the method of celebrity endorsements with Nike's own unique style of emotional marketing, while also making a statement about social issues, Nike launched their Dream Crazy campaign with Colin Kaepernick at the center. Back in 2016, Kaepernick, an NFL quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, began to protest racial injustice in the United States by kneeling during the pre-game national anthem. He left the NFL in 2017 after he was pushed out by the team owners for this protest. Nike's landmark campaign in 2019 caught the attention of the world. Kaepernick featured alongside the quote, "Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. Just do it." It was a powerful message that they blended with their own slogan, which linked Nike with the social justice movement and made the brand relevant and contemporary. Despite a certain amount of criticism, mostly by the US president and his supporters, the campaign was a massive success. Stocks in Nike rose by 5% in the following weeks, and there was a crazy 1,400% increase in social media engagement. This amounted to $6 billion in sales. What might have been seen as a risky marketing strategy really paid off in the end. And this helps to show how Nike has pushed the techniques of emotional branding towards what really made its own. Since a big part of American culture is wrapped around sports, it is already an area that is really emotional. By using famous athletes to promote Nike, the company gets to use all of that exciting emotion that surrounds the athlete. They choose athletes who will inspire, but who will also have the personality to stir up the customer's emotions. Just like most successful brands, Nike has used the classic marketing mix of the 4 Ps. Those are product, price, place, and promotion. We have looked at the way that they have created their products, but we haven't yet looked at the price. This is an area that Nike has skillfully used by positioning itself as a premium brand, so its pricing reflects that quality. There are prices across a range to appeal to different customer budgets, but what Nike excels at is the use of limited editions to increase the perceived value of their products. The scarcity of these special products add prestige to an already premium brand. They place their products all over the world by using a massive distribution network. This is a mix of retail stores and online sales and third-party resellers. They use digital platforms to connect directly with customers and strengthen relationships. What other methods did they use to build their brand so successfully? Well, initially they preferred printed advertising and used magazine ads really efficiently for years, mostly in specialist magazines for runners. But then, in 1987, they moved into TV advertising, and this shifted the gears again. Their ad campaigns are designed to create an emotional connection with the customer. They link the emotion to showing competition, determination, achievement, and even the spiritual side of sports. In their most successful campaigns, the merge means something. There are many examples of emotive marketing campaigns at Nike. One that has been widely praised is their dialogue print campaign, in which the text and the images are designed to inspire the customer but also to empathize. They make a good product, but they are always trying to create an emotional tie. Sometimes this involves taking chances, like they did with Kaepernick, or like in their 1992 Super Bowl ad featuring Michael Jordan with Bugs Bunny. But Nike likes to keep innovating, both with its product but also with its advertising. And innovation is never risk-free. Nike understood that America's opinion about the brand comes from advertising. This is known as positioning and is basically how a brand is perceived in the minds of customers when compared to its competitors. Nike stands out from other sports brands because they focus on their own identity and successfully link that to the identity of the customer. So this is why they also work to associate Nike with social issues, to build their brand story. Lately, this has involved stuff like sponsoring sports clinics for kids and young adults. They're also involved with children's TV, where they are sponsoring a show that is teaching kids how to read and write. All of this is about marketing. They're associating the brand with social issues and creating a positive image. And don't forget that all the time that Nike does this kind of work, they're also increasing the brand's visibility. And this brings us to the type of advertising that Nike does so well. This is a psychological marketing, and it works by playing on the customer's sense of identity. Nike is a master of using motivation to direct consumers towards their product. They sell not just an apparel, but also a lifestyle and an attitude. This is clear in their campaigns that are designed to connect with a customer on a personal level. Find Your Greatness campaign shows ordinary, everyday people accomplishing remarkable events. This is designed to show the regular customer that they can achieve incredible things with Nike. And this marketing method really works. It places the normal person in the center and keeps the focus on the customer. It meets the customer where they are, but also suggests that they are in the right place with Nike by their side to achieve greatness. The customer makes the choice to wear Nike, but that choice seems to empower them to overcome challenges. Nike will elevate the wearer and be a part of their self-expression. Nike has occasionally built a brand that goes beyond just sportswear and sneakers. They have successfully used athletes and celebrity endorsements to help the brand reach and appeal to all different kinds of people from all over the world. They keep on growing along with their customers, and it seems like Nike never gets tired even though there is no finish line. Let me know what you think about Nike and their marketing in the comments, and let me know what is the next marketing story you would like to hear from me. Subscribe and click to watch the insane story of Young Adults right over here. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care.